You turn up to work one day and your worst nightmare comes to life and you find a shark. It just attached to your body, and it's like it's literally everything you've had nightmares about has come to reality. Truly, every time I got in the water, I had sharks on the brain. But I have jobs to do. I have missions and tasks. So you put your fears to the back of your mind and you focus on the job and you just get through it. You try not to worry about it. And then it's almost like I materialized this animal onto my body. And it was a turning point into a whole nother life. It wasn't a routine training day, but we weren't doing anything cool. I was pretending to be an attack swimmer, and the research and development department were trying to track me with this new equipment they'd created. So it was something new and cool, but as far as my job was concerned, I was just swimming on my back in Sydney Harbour. Just nothing special whatsoever, no bombs, no guns. I was just black wetsuit, black fins on the surface of Sydney Harbour kicking around and looking all to the world like a big fat injured seal, which is how I got treated. So I was a more senior guy, so we had the new guy in the water first because it's just how it works. Yeah. New guys work harder. So I just thought, you know what, I'm sitting around here doing nothing. I might as well jump in and have a swim and give him a rest. And so I jumped in and took over, and literally 4 minutes later, this shark attacked me. So it came up from underneath me and I was on the surface on my back, and it grabbed me by my right hand and the back of my right leg all in the same bite. And initially it didn't hurt when the teeth went in because the teeth are so sharp and they're covered in this thin gel substance which allows the teeth to glide into flesh very easily. So you don't even really feel that. It's just like razor blades, and then you feel the pressure because they have such a strong bite force. It wasn't until it started to shake me that the pain kicked in. And just imagine like a bear trap. Yeah. But instead of having maybe 5 or 6 big metal jaws on either side, you've got a row of 36 razor sharp teeth, all about an inch long, if that, working in unison on either side of your body, going from side to side, shredding their way into your body until they meet. They just shred all the way through, all through your hand, all through the bones in your hand, all through the flesh of your thigh until they meet, and they just rip it all out. So not the funnest experience in the world. It's hard to, that's the closest way that I can get to explaining how painful that is. It's like nothing you can imagine, but you have no choice. It's not like you can stop it. So you're totally helpless. You're a victim. I was just a rag doll in this thing's mouth. So I'm screaming, I'm in total agony, and I'm given to the fact that I'm going to die because there's nothing, no way I can see myself getting out of this. It's just going to tear me to pieces. My medical training is great. I'm going to bleed out. It's going to get the femoral artery. Another shark's going to smell the blood. That's going to attack me, or this one's going to come back. I'm just dead. I'm going to die now. And so I gave myself over to that. And like I was saying before, I just thought, am I ready for that? And I thought, you know what, I've lived 10 lives in these 31 years. I've done so much and I have no regrets. And so I thought, you know what? Yeah, by this point, the pain was gone. It had already severed all my nerves. And I was just like, all right, I'm good to die. Wow. Let's do it. And then my wetsuit was positively buoyant. The shark wasn't attached to me anymore, holding me down. And so I popped to the surface and realized I wasn't dead. And I saw my safety boat in the distance. And so I started to think, okay, I've got to get out of here before it comes back. I'm still alive. Okay, I don't want to get bitten again. That shit hurts. Let's get out of here. So I start to swim, but my hand is totally gone. Wow. So my medical training tells me I've got to keep that wound above my heart to stem the bleeding. So I'm swimming along with my left hand and my left leg. I didn't even know if my right leg was kicking. I couldn't even feel it. So I get to the boat. The guys are coming over to get me. They haul me out of the water and just go straight into first aid to keep me alive. It's testament to the training that we go through. Those guys just all sprung into action. Everyone did exactly what they needed to do to keep me alive, and they kept me alive till the paramedics got there and whisked me off to hospital.